Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. You know what? I'm coming here every single week from now on to do all my podcasts just because I love the backdrop. I'm doing a sequence of podcasts from Lake Louise. The place is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely energetic. And put it on your bucket list to just get to Banff and Google it, like I've never heard of Banff or whatever. Or you may be out there and going, I've heard of it, but where is it? Google Banff or Google Lake Louise, Alberta, and you'll see, just this amazing scenery. So, this podcast topic is kind of like to challenge yourself to, I don't want to say step out of your comfort zone, but take advantage and do something that you maybe have always wanted to do, but never really took the time to do. For instance, years ago, used to live in a place in Wisconsin where there was a state park, Moraine State Park, Kettle Moraine State Park is what it was, and we used to take the dogs for walks through there, and it was just amazing hiking trails and stuff. And what a great way to just get out, enjoy outdoors, but to also get some great exercise too along the way. Well, one of the things here that we decided to do was we decided to go hiking, and I didn't know what to expect today. It's like the definition of hiking. You don't know. Are you going to be like scaling walls and rock climbing, or are you going to be putting these big things on your back and have to have rations with you, or what? Or is it going to be just an easy walking trail that you're like, man, I could have done that on a treadmill? I don't know, but I wanted to get out among this scenery. And I wanted to take advantage, just doing this. I came out here, earlier in the month, and things were really, just nice and peaceful. But I was just taking in the scenery itself. But this time, Hillary said, why don't we take a walk? And we went, as you saw in a previous podcast, we walked to a little tea house. But one of the things that we really, really noticed was the hiking itself was such an amazing workout. Now, of course, we're still doing our beach body workouts and getting those things done. I, suggest that to you. But as an addition, just getting out and finding a trail, whether it's a bike trail that you want to go on, or do some rollerblading, or if you've got access to a mountainous area or a place with hills and things that you can climb, a lot of the trails they put out there really challenge yourself. We had to walk out, literally walk up a mountain, and it was not a smooth trek. There were walks, there were rocks there were branches, there were twigs. It was, knotted, it was twisty, a little bit of rain, so it kind of got slippery. And on our way up, really working the glutes and the legs and the heart, because you were just, pounding all the way through with that hiking, all the way up. On the way down, it was a very, very different experience, because I think the climb was about, what was it, Hillary, about 1,200 feet? The 1,300 foot climb that we did over the hour. It was probably about 45 minutes it took. But on the way back, it was just amazing with because you were coming down at a different incline, you were working a totally different muscle group. Maybe the heart rate wasn't up there as much, but you were working a lot more on core stability, so you didn't slip with the way the landscaping was, and you were working the quads a lot more because you were kind of keeping things a little bit slower, or kind of at a more ginger pace. But it was really, really great. Hillary and I were just talking and saying, oh my gosh, I wonder how sore we're going to be tomorrow, because muscle groups that we haven't worked in that manner. So I'm going to challenge you to get out, do some hiking, maybe once a week, once in a month, wherever. Find some sort of place that's really pretty cool, that has maybe a little bit of a challenge to it, slope to it, and have yourself a blast. So, man, from Lake Louise, you got to get out in the nature. This is awesome. I might be addicted, Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.